So this question is on Flight's algorithm. So apply Flight's algorithm to find the all pair shortest path of the graph given below. So it was asked in December 17, January 18 for 8 marks. So the graph is given. There are 5 vertices A, B, C, D, E, and just weights also given. So first we need to find the weight matrix of the given graph. So A, B, C, D and E are given. A, B, C, D, E. A to A, 0 distance. A to B, there are no edges, so it is infinity. A to C, the distance is 3. A to C, distance is 3. A to D, there is no path, so it is infinity. A to E, there is no path, so again it is infinity. B to A, there is a path with a distance 2, there is an edge with a distance 2. B to B, 0 distance. B to C, no edge, infinity. B to B, no edge, so it is again infinity. B to E, there is an edge with a distance 4. And C to A, no edge, infinity. C to B, there is an edge with a distance 7. C to C, 0 distance. C to D is 1. C to D is 1. And C to E, there is no edge, so it is infinity. D to A, there is an edge with a weight 6. D to B, there is no edge, infinity. D to C, it is infinity. D to D, 0 distance. D to E, there is an edge. D to E, 2. E to A, there is no edge. E to B, no edge. E to C, no edge. E to D, no edge. E to E, distance is 0. So the same weight matrix what we have found, that itself will become D0. So to find D1, we need to depend on D0, because Dij, any entry will be of k will be equal to Dij of k minus 1, or this is minimum of Dij of k minus 1, or it is Dik of k minus 1 plus Dkj of k minus 1, whichever is the minimum, either this or this one. We have to consider the values. So let us consider the first row and first column of D0 to find D1. So this is A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E. So the first row and first column are not going to change. Directly we can write that, and it is infinity, 3, infinity and infinity, and also the diagonal is not going to change because distance to the same vertex will be 0. So they are not going to change. Now let us see. The earlier entry for this is infinity. This entry is infinity. We are considering the second row, third column, and 3 plus 5. 3 plus 5 is 5. 5 is less than infinity, so we will update it by 5. And now this is infinity, so it will not. This column is not going to change. This column is not going to change because these two entries are infinity. Infinity plus anything is infinity, which is greater value. So we need to consider the minimum value. It is not going to change. So this is 1 comma infinity, this is 2, and this is infinity. let us see these now. We are considering the first row and first column. This is infinity. This is infinity. So this second column is also not going to change. Directly we can take the value 7, infinity and infinity. See that this is 3. So there are chances. So 6 plus 3 is 9 and the earlier entry is infinity. Infinity is greater than 9. So we have to consider 9. And this is infinity. This entry is infinity. This row is not going to change. So this is what we have got D1. Let us construct D2 from this. So we need to consider this row and second row and second column. See that this is infinity. This first row is not going to change and the second row and second column are not going to change. Directly we can write second row, second column. We'll write this shorter distance. So directly we will write the second row and second column 2, 0, 5, infinity and 4. From this I am writing. And second column infinity, 0, 7, infinity and infinity. As I have told, this is infinity, so first row is not going to change. 0, 3, infinity and infinity, and also diagonals are not going to change. Directly we will write the diagonals. Now this entry is 7. This entry is 7. There are chances that the third row is going to change. So this is 2 and this is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. 7 plus 2 is 9. And the earlier entry is infinity. Infinity is greater than 9. So 9 is the minimum. So we have to update this. So this infinity has changed to 9. And now this is 0 and this one is 1. 7 plus infinity. This is infinity. So this column is also not going to change. So it is 1 and infinity. Directly we can write. And now see that this is 7 and this is 4. 7 plus 4 is 11 and the earlier entry is infinity. 7 plus 4 is 11 is less. So let us update that with a 11. Next, this entry. This entry is 6 and this is infinity. So this row is not going to change. So 6, infinity, 9, 0 and 2. This row itself is not going to change. And this is infinity and again this row is not going to change. So this is what we have got D2. Now we need to find D3 from D2. B, C, D, B, A, B, C, D and E. See now we need to consider the third row and third column. Third row and third column. They will remain as it is. So directly we will write the entries 9, 7, 0, 1 and 11. And third column 3, 5, 0, 9 and infinity. And the diagonal elements are also not going to change. So let us write it. And definitely we can start it from anywhere. This is infinity, so this last column is not going to change. Sorry, last row is not going to change. These are the initial entries we can consider. Now let us see whether any other values are going to change. This is infinity, and this one is 7 and this is 3. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 is less than infinity, so it is going to update 10, and this is 3 and this is 1. So third row, third column. So the D column is going to change. 3 plus 1 is 4. 3 plus 1 is 4, and 5 plus 1 is 6. They are less than infinity. Definitely they are going to change. 11 plus 3 is 14. 14 is less than infinity. So again it is going to change. 14. And 5 plus 11 is 15. And the earlier entry is 4. 4 is less. So still we need to go for 4 only. And this is 2. 9 plus 5 is 14. 2 is less. So this will remain as it is. Now for these entries, 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 is greater than 6. So earlier entry, we will go for earlier entry, the D minus D of 2. And this is infinity. 7 plus 9. 7 and plus 9 is 16. 16 is less than infinity. So let us update this. And for this entry it is 2. 11 plus 9 is 20. 2 is less. So 2 will remain as it is. So this is what we have got, D3. Now we need to find D4 considering the D3. We have to consider third row and third column. D4, A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D and E. Fourth row, fourth column are not going to change. So 6, 16, 9, 0, 2. And fourth column, 4, 6, 1, 0 and infinity. Let me come here so that you can view it. And this 0 diagonal entries, distance to the same vertex, will remain as it is. See that this is infinity, so definitely this row is not going to be affected. Infinity, infinity, infinity. And this is slight alignment problem. Now, this is 0, and for this entry, it is 16 plus 4 is 20. The earlier value is 10. So 10 we need to consider. 9 plus 4 is 13. 3 is there. So 3 we need to consider. And 4 plus 2. See that 4 plus 2 is 6. Earlier entry is 14. So 6 is less than 14. So we have to update this. Now for the second column, second row, this is 6 plus 6 is 12. Earlier entry is 2. We will go with the 2 only. 16 plus 6 and the earlier is 0. 9 plus 6 is 15. The earlier entry is 5. So it will remain as it is. 6 plus 2 is 8. Earlier entry is 4. So it is not going to change. Next, this is 1, this is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, the earlier entry is 9, 9 is greater than 7, so we have to go for 7, and 16 plus 1 is 17, the earlier entry is 7, 7 is the left, 7 is minimum, so we will go for 7 only. Now, 1 and 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, earlier entry is 11, so it is 3 only. Earlier entry is greater than 3, so we will go for 3. So this is what we have got, D4. Now we need to find D5. We need to find D5 considering the last row and last column, which will be our distance matrix, which we are going to find. D5. Let us see that. See that these are infinities. So definitely the remaining part of this above matrix is not going to change, but we need to write it because that is the final matrix. So it is A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D, E. Zero, 2, 7, 6, infinity, 10, 0, 7, 16, infinity, 5, 0, 9, 5, 0, 9, 9, sorry, this is 3, 5, 0, 9 and infinity, 4, 6, 1, 0 and infinity, 6, 4, 3, 2, 0. So this is the final distance matrix what we get from this problem. Let us see whether what we have found is right or not just by cross checking the paths. So our distance matrix, this is the final D what we have got, is telling that there is a distance of 10 from A to B. Earlier it was not there, it was infinity. There is no direct path A to B. There is no path. So is there any path? Yes. It is telling that 10. So A to C, C to B, 7 plus 3, 10. Yes, that is right. This is right. A to C, there is a direct path. No need to, nothing is changed. A to B, it is saying that 4. A to B, A to C, C to D, 3 plus 1. There is a path. Yes, right. A to E, it is saying that 6. A to E. Is there any path? Yes. A to C, C to D, D to E. 3 plus 1 plus 2, that is 6. Yes, it is also right. This is right. Just again, once again, from B, just cross check. B to A, path, there is a direct edge, 2. B to B, 0. B to C, it is saying that 5. Distance is 5. Yes, 2 plus 3 is 5. B to A to C, and B to D is 6. It is saying that it is 6. Yes, 3 plus 2 plus 1, shortest path. So it is right. That is path distance is 6. We need to write this. A to A distance is 0. A to B path is A to B path is A to C, C to B, and the distance is 10. Minimum, we are finding the shortest paths, right? So next we need to find A to C. A to C is direct, there is a direct path. A to C, it is equal to 3. A to D, A to D path, A to C, C to D. This is the shortest path. A to D is 4. Then A to E. A to E is 6. Like that you can go on finding the paths. Then D to C to A. C to A, is there any path? Yes. This is one path. that is C2B B2A, that is 7 plus 2, which is 9, but what way it is showing, it is 7, that is C2B B2A, that is 7 plus 1, sorry 6 plus 1, that is 7. So just you can cross check under one, it is showing 16, D2B 16, D2B 16, how it is 16, say D2A, there are only two outgoing edges, there is no path from E, so it is D2A is 6, then plus 3, 6 plus 3 is 9, C2B, that is 7, so it is 9 plus 7 is 16, yes it is right. And from E, there are no outgoing edges, so every vertex is with a distance infinity. We cannot reach any other vertex from E. This is what the solution is. This is the solution. So it is a problem on knapsack problem. Apply dynamic programming algorithm to bottom-up algorithm we need to apply for the following instance of the knapsack problem. The knapsack capacity is given and the 4 items are given with their weight and value. And the weight is 10. It was asked in June, July 19 for 10 marks. Most unrealistic problem if we go according to the formula of knapsack problem, which will consume a lot of time because we need to enter all these values. But without using the formula also we can solve this. So we should go on filling the knapsack. Say this is representing the J, means the weight of the knapsack. The columns are these entries 0 to 10 because weight is the maximum capacity of the bag is given 10, so we have to have the 10 columns, and these are representing the items. Let us say this is value table. We can enter the value table with this formula, that is maximum of V of I minus 1 comma j, that is the previous column, previous row entry for that item, or Vi plus the value of the item plus the value of the previous entry, Vi next entry, that is I plus 1 comma j minus w. If this j minus the weight, if it is greater than 0, we will go for this first option. If that j minus the weight what it is given, if it is so, then we will go for the previous entry. So without going for this formula, you need to do that. Directly we can also solve this. Say when the no items are considered, so this will be 0 only because the value of no items is 0. Directly we can write the first row entry zeros, and when the capacity of the bag is 0, this is representing the capacity of the bag at that instant of time. Okay, so when it is 0, we cannot consider any of the items because there are no items with the 0 cases, or if we consider any of the object, that will be having some weight. Now, when the capacity of the bag will become 1, can we consider the first item? See that we are going to discuss only about the first item at this moment of time. We can enter the first row in this way. So the first item weight is 7. So till the capacity of the bag becomes 7, we cannot enter that item, or we cannot fill the bag or the knapsack with that item. So directly we can go to this one. So when the capacity of the bag knapsack is 7, we can put the first element or first object which is having the weight 7, and the value gained from that will be 42, that we are going to enter here. And we have not considered any item, so even the capacity of the bag is going to increase up to 10. We cannot consider any other item, so value gained will remain as it is because this is 0, 1 knapsack problem. So it is 42 only. And for the previous, we cannot do anything with this, so directly put 0 for these entries. Now, when we go for the second element, we can put both first element and second element only when 7 plus 3, that is 10, only when the capacity of the bag becomes 10. Okay, so or we can put this element when the capacity of the bag becomes 3, because the weight of the item is 3. Let us consider them in kg so that we can talk very easily. Let us consider, so when the capacity of the bag is 3, we can put this into the knapsack and the value gained will be 12. So before that, we cannot put any elements, because we can consider these two elements now. Okay, we cannot consider. So till it becomes a 7, we cannot put one more item also. So this will remain 12 till it becomes 7. So when it becomes 7 kg, out of these two, which is greater value, which is having the greater value, that for that value we are going to enter. So for 7 it is 42. When it is 8, we cannot add this element, so still it is 42. And when it is 9 also, we cannot enter the second element. And when it is 10, we can add both of these elements, so that 42 plus 12, that is 54. We can get this much of profit, 54. This is how we can do it directly. In any competitive examination, we cannot apply this formula and we need to do it directly. So when the capacity of the bag is 10, we have put these two elements. Now to enter the third row, we are considering the third element also, or third object. So third object weight is 4. Third object weight is 4. So we cannot consider this element, this object, till the capacity of the bag becomes 4 kg. So we need to put the second element only when the capacity of the bag becomes 3. So it is 0, and the previous entry we are considering, that is 12. And when it is 4, now we can think of entering this element only if the value of that element is greater. So it is 40, which is greater than 12. So we will change this from 12 to 40, because we are considering the fourth element in our bag, which is having 40. Sorry, third element which is having 40 value. Now 4 plus 3 is 7. 4 plus 3 is 7 kg. 40 plus 12 is 52. And if we enter this element, the first object, the value gained is 42. So when the capacity of the bag is 7, we have to go for these two combinations, which will give us 52 instead of 42. So 7 instead of this, we are going to go for 52. And the remaining, the previous column entries will be 40 only, which is greater than this 12. So it remains as it is. When it is 8, can I go for any other combinations? No. When it is 9, can we go for any combinations? No. When it is 10, we can go for some combinations. 7 plus 3, 54 we get. From these two we get 54. From these two we get 52. So which we have to go? We have to go for 54 only. Sorry, see, these two will be 52, because till that we have considered these two. Till it is 9 kg, we have gone for this weight, so it is they are 52. When it becomes 10, we need to go for these two combinations, which will give us maximum profit. So to enter the fourth row, we need to consider all four items. All four items. All four items weight is 7 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 4 is 14, 14 plus 5 is 15, 14 plus 5 is 19, but our capacity of the bag is 10. We have to go for considering only 10 kgs. So when the capacity of the bag is 3, we can think of considering the second element. Till that the value gained will be 0. When it becomes 4, we can think of putting this third object, so value gained will be 40. When the capacity of the bag becomes 5 kg, we can think of putting this fourth element, from which we will get 25 value. But the previous value is already 40, still we go for this only. 40, 40, and when it is 7, can we go for any other combinations? No, previous value is greater 52, so we will go for that only. When it becomes 8, can we go for these two? 5 plus 3, 8, so 25 plus 12. 25 plus 12 will give us 37. 37 is less than the previous value with these two combinations. These two combinations, which is 52. Still we go for these two only. When it is 9, when the capacity of the bag is 9, can we go for these two, which will give us 65? Yes, we can think of going for these two, because 5 plus 4 is 9 and 40 plus 25 is 65. It is giving us 65. And when it is 10, can we go for any other combinations? This is 65, 37, these two will give us 37. 7 plus 4 we cannot afford, 7 plus 5 we cannot afford. So only combinations we can think of is 5 plus 9. Still we are remaining with 1 kg of bag, but we cannot go for any other elements because this is 0, 1 knapsack problem. So we have to go for that only. 65 is the maximum value we are getting from our knapsack with a combination of third object and fourth object. Third object is having the value fourth object is having the value 25 and third object is having the value 40. So 40 plus 25 is 65. This is the solution of this problem, but we need to mention this formula, okay, but you can directly fill the table like this. So the next problem is to solve the following instance of traveling salesman problem using dynamic programming. This was asked in December 2018, January 19 for 8 marks. So we need to apply dynamic programming to solve this traveling salesman problem. And here, let us consider this as the source. Vertex 1 is the source vertex. We need to travel all these 4 vertices and we need to come back to 1. We know the formula that G of from 1 to the remaining vertex set is equal to minimum of 1 to k, where k is ranging from 2 to n, and that k to other remaining vertex set, that is recursively we are applying the same formula. So let us consider when this set is equal to a pi, that is null set. There are no items in this. So in that case, G of 2 comma pi will be equal to 2 to 1, that is the distance is 30. G of 3 of pi, that is equal to 3 to 1, that is 4, distance is 4. G of 4 to pi, distance from 4 to 1, that is 6. This is case 1. In case 2, we will expand this vertex set S to 1. The number of vertices will be 1. So in this case, G of, we need to consider, we should not consider the vertex 1. Vertex 1 is already there. 2 to other, 3 to other, and 4 to other. So 2 to 3. This will be C of 2 to 3 plus G of 3. This 3 comma 5. So this will be equal to 2 to C of 2 to 3 is 2 to 3 is 10 plus G of 3 comma 5 is 4. So this is equal to 13. We need not to find any minimum here because we are having only one value. G of 3 comma 2 comma 4. This is equal to C24 plus G of 4 comma 5. So that is equal to C of 2 comma 4 is 2 to 4 is 5. 2 to 4 is 5 plus G of 4 comma 5 is 6. So this is equal to 11. Next we should start from vertex 3. So 3 to 2, 3 to vertex set 2 is C32 plus G of 2 comma 5. So this is equal to 3 to 2. 3 to 2 is 10 plus G of 2 is 30. So this we are going to get 40. Similarly then G of 3 comma 4 is equal to C 3 4 plus G of 4 comma 5. So that is equal to C2 3 4. 3 4 is 3 to 4 is 20 plus G of 4 is 6. G of 4 is 6. So this is equal to 26. Similarly G of 4 comma 2 we need to find. G of 4 comma 3 we need to. C42 plus G of 2 comma 5, that is equal to 4 to 2. 4 to 2 is 5. G of 2 comma 5 is 30. So that is equal to 35. This is C43 plus G of 3 comma 5. So that is equal to 4 to 3. 4 to 3 is 20 plus G of 3 is 4. G of 3 is 4. So this is equal to 24. So we need to go for case 3 where we need to expand this by 2. Case 3 is S is equal to 2. So G of 2 comma 3 4. We need to find this. So it is C minimum of C23 plus G of 3 to 4 and C24 plus G of 4 comma 3. So this is equal to C of 2 to 3 is 2 to 3 is 10. G of 3 comma 4, this is 26. So this is equal to 36. C of 2 to 4 is 5 plus G of 4 comma 3. G of 4 comma 3 is 24. 24 plus 5 is 29. Out of these two, which is minimum? 29 is the minimum. Similarly, we need to find g of 3, considering 3, the remaining two vertices are 2, 4. So this is equal to C32, minimum of C32 and C34 plus G of 2, 4 and plus G of 4, 2. So this is equal to C32. C32 is 3 to 2. The cost of 3 to 2 is 10 plus G of 2 to 4. 2 to 4 is 11. So this is equal to 21. This is equal to 3 to 4. 3 to 4 is 20 plus G of 4, 2. 4, 2 is 26. So this we are getting 46. Out of these two, 21 is the minimum. Similarly, G of 4, 2 and 3. This is equal to minimum of C4 to 2, C4 to 3 plus G of 2, 3 plus this is G of 3, 2. So this is equal to C4 to 4 to 2 is 5 plus G of 2, 3. G of 2, 3. This one is 13. 13 plus 5 is 18. Similarly, this is 4 to 3 is 20 plus G of 3, 2. G of 3, 2 is 40. 40 plus 20 is 60. Out of these two, 18 is the minimum. So now we need to expand this set by 3. So case 4 is G of 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is equal to minimum of C12, C13, C14 plus G of 2, 3, 4 plus G of 3, 2, 4 plus G of 4, this is 2 and 3. So this is equal to C of 1, 2. 1 to 2 is 30 plus G of 2 to 3, 4. 2 to 3, 4 we have got 29. This value 29. So this is equal to 59. This is equal to C of 1 to 3 is 1 to 3 is 4 plus G of 3 to 2, 4. 3 to 2, 4 we have got 21. So this is equal to 25. And G of 1 to 4, 1 to 4 is 6 plus G of 4, 2 to 3. 4, 2 to 3 we have got 18 minimum. This one, this value 18. So this is 25. So we have got these two as the shortest paths. The traveling salesman solution. This is the 25. So we have got this from either going from 1 to 3 or from 1 to 4. Let us consider 1 to 3. 1 to 3 and we have got this result from 3 to 4. 3 to 2. 3 to 2 and this result we have got 3 to 2. This result we have got minimum by going from 2 to 4. 2 to 4. See that how we have got this result we have got from this one, and this one we have got from this, and 4 to 1. So 1 to 3 distance is 4 plus 3 to 2 is 10 plus 2 to 4 is 5, 4 to 1 is 6. That is 6 plus 4, 6 plus 5 is 11, 11 plus 10 is 21, 21 plus 4 is 25. This is one path the traveling salesman can follow. That is 1 to 3, 3 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 1. This path, or he can follow, or 1 to 4, 1 to 4, this 4 to 2, 4 to 2. This minimum we have got from 4 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 1. This is 1 to 4 is 1 to 4 is 6 plus 4 to 2, that is 5 plus 2 to 3, that is 10 plus 3 to 1, that is 4. So 10 plus 4 is 14 plus 5 is 19 plus 6 is 25. This is also 25. So either we can follow this path or this path. We get the shortest path, that is he can visit. It is 1 to 3, 3 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 1, one path. Otherwise 1 to 4, 4 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 1, this path. So the result is 25.